Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make cilantro lime rice pilaf. I'm a huge fan of cilantro, so of course I love a good cilantro lime rice. It's the perfect side dish for any Mexican-inspired meal, and it's super easy to make. We're gonna head on over to the stove and get started. Get 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil heating in a saucepan over medium-high heat. Once the olive oil is heated up, we can add in 1 diced white onion, and I really like to use sweet onions for this. Dump that on in there. We're gonna let this saute for about 3 to 4 minutes. You want the onions to just start getting soft. Then we're gonna add in 2 cups of white rice. Today I'm using a short grain jasmine rice, but you can also use any white rice, including long grain white rice. We're gonna add the rice in and let it toast for about 3 minutes. Toasting your rice like this adds a lot of flavor to the rice, so don't skip this step. Next, we'll salt the rice with about a teaspoon of salt. Stir that in as well before adding in 4 cups of chicken broth, which will also add in a lot of flavor. You can also just use water, but I like to use chicken broth for the added flavor. The rice will absorb whatever liquid it's cooked in, so I like adding just that extra touch of flavor. Bring this to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to medium-low, pop a lid on, and let it simmer until all of the liquid has been absorbed by the rice and the rice is nice and tender, which will take about 15 minutes. Then take off the lid and turn off the heat, and then add in 1/3 cup of lime juice, 1/2 cup of freshly chopped cilantro, and 2 tablespoons of butter. We'll stir this all in. Once the butter is all melted, you are ready to eat. Add more salt to taste. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to check out the rest of my videos where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.